You should keep in mind that once you divide your words, it's good if you have the transcription in hand, so that it guides you towards the right decision you may make, okay? Instead of doubting whether you have 2, 3, more or less, the transcription leads you to the right division. This is number 1. If you don't have the transcription in hand, you just try to produce the word once, twice, and you see the logical pronunciation where it leads you. Keep in mind as well the silent letters that may appear at the end of your words. It means they are not counted. If we take the word life, like, love, all of these words are monosyllabic words, even if the E is written. Once you spell it out, there is an E. But once you produce it, you stop at the level of the F in life, for instance. So life, it's one syllable composed of L as the onset, I, the diphthong, as the nucleus, and the F as the coda. We don't talk about the E. More than one syllable, we divide. For instance, Umayma has taken the word previous. Okay? Previous, and its transcription is divided into 3. Yes. Even the ES, that last, it's not you, it's just shva plus an S. Okay? The syllable, the first one, pre, it's composed of an onset, which is consonant cluster PR, plus the short E, or even the E in the spelling, which is the nucleus. Here, that syllable doesn't contain a coda. So here, the first division you take is onset and rhyme at first. The rhyme starts from the vowel and so on. If your rhyme is composed of the 2 parts, the nucleus and the coda, you put them. If it is composed only of the vowel, which is the must, you say rhyme first, then just one arrow and you put nucleus and you write that vowel. It means even the coda, it's not a must that should appear in your syllables. Divide the syllables first and then divide them into the appropriate parts, the ones that are available. So you have different words, different examples, different divisions, and different possibilities. Read the co-articulation effects, then we discuss their content together. Here they talk first about 2 different processes, assimilation and elision. In assimilation, we have some sounds affecting each other, okay? And one of the sounds takes the characteristics of the other one. If we take the example, I have to go. If we produce them word by word, I have to go. It means here, have should be transcribed with the V sound. But with assimilation, the V sound is affected by 2. So you produce it as if it is F. Okay, have to go. You see the transcription. Okay, so the V and F. In phonetics, you see that those sounds are grouped together. You have the fricatives, the affricates, the voiceless sounds. Here, if the sound is once voiced, if it is affected by something next to it, it will be voiceless. Did you get the point of assimilation? It's one sound affected by the other, and it will take its characteristics from being voiced, for instance, to be voiceless. Then with elision, the name itself indicates what happens. The sound is deleted, is absent, totally absent from your pronunciation. And elision helps make people more fluent. But here, this doesn't mean that we swallow sounds as we wish. Of course, there are rules. Okay? Native speakers opt for that process naturally. It's their mother tongue. But we as EFL learners, Once we get used to listen to native speakers, of course we may learn. If they say you and me, we understand that they mean you and me, but that D is swallowed. Then they give you just hints about terminology, okay, between the two terms, phonetics and phonology. Take note of the fact that Americans use the term phonology to refer to both phonetics and phonology. They opt for one term that is useful for both concepts. They refer to what we call phonetics also as phonetics, but refer to what Europeans call phonology as phonemics. You see the difference? They share with Europeans the term phonetics, okay? But with phonology, you may find in some American sources the word phonemics. If you find the word phonemics, you understand first that it is American and that it stands for phonology.